Hey, buddy. What's going on? Happy Thursday. Thank you for watching this. Well, I'm recording this on Thursday. We're getting ready for week 9 in the NFL, and I'm getting some of my games ready. See some of the things I got going. I got $32 buy-in. These are all cash games so far. I do a lot of head-to-heads, something I didn't do in the past. I'm doing more of now. Double ups, and I'll get my tournament lineups. These are some free ones. Want to review week 8. Week 8 was good. I had a good week 8. It was good. Very good. Cash games did outstanding. 160.46. I'll tell you how I arrived there. I also put my cash game in one of the mini first downs, which you see this cash game. This is a mini first down tournament, which pays 1,103 people. And I just put a cash game lineup in there just in case it goes off. No stacking. And that has, it's multi, but I only put in one, 4,800. And you can see where, I've talked about this before, the smaller contests. This is a GPP tournament. You probably should put a GPP lineup in, but at 4,800 people, you can get a little chalky. And that's what I did. Love this lineup. I decided to go up at quarterback this week. My feelings were this. I've been paying down, and that hasn't working. So in this game, when people are zigging, you got to zag. But I needed to zag, and I needed to get off the lower ones. I didn't love the lower ones. I bet the lower one did win this tournament. Yeah, 5,400 Minshew against New Orleans. Great GPP play, but in a cash game, didn't like it. Now, what I could always do, too, if you're going to put your cash game into a GPP lineup, you probably should get off some guy, leave your quarterback in, and just do a skinny stack, I call it. That means Hurts to A.J. Brown, which is the easiest, and maybe not even run it back with anyone. You could, but I would just stack it with at least one. See if you're going to get all those points, which I should have done here. And I could have certainly, well, if I would have went A.J. Brown, I probably would have to get off Kamara. So get off two guys. Or just punt. He was 8,100. I don't know what A.J. Brown was. But you can make this work. 8,000. So even going, what can you do? Yeah. Could have gone 1,400 there and then gone to 3,200 set of flowers. But we'll review my cash game lineup. I'll tell you what I thought. This was an easy play. Let me start with my running backs. That's where I always go. This was easy for me. Kamara at 7,300. I'm going for 3 times the value. I felt easily could get that in this game because of his catches, but he got it because of the touchdowns. He only had 4 catches. He had, as you see, 110 total yards. But the 2 touchdowns is what got me over. Breece Hall, easy, 5,900. I'm thinking he can get 16, 17 points easily. He did it basically on one play at a 60-yard touchdown, I believe. So that's 6-12. That's 13 points. So in one play, he almost did it. And then Pacheco, it didn't work out. And it was a chalky play. They're playing Denver. Worst rushing defense in the league. Just didn't work out. They're going to have to figure out something here, though. Off fantasy football, they need to run the ball more. That's one thing. So was pretty easy in those 3. I went to my defense. I thought Minnesota, at Green Bay, the way Green Bay's offense, and at 2,500, I looked at that. A $2,500 defense against that offense. And I felt pretty good about it. McBride was chalky. Everyone was on this with Ertz out at 2,800. That's value. Deontay Johnson at 5,000. Can he get me 15 points? Yeah, easily. I figured that was easy. I mean, 2 more catches here, and he's got it. He had 14 targets. Easy cash game play. Thielen paid up a little bit, looking for about 18, 19 points. You know, he scores, he smashes. Flowers didn't work at all. 5 catches, had a lot of targets, I believe 9. It's 7. Still good. I mean, this is good. This is what you want in cash games. So I like this build, and then Hurts had his typical Jalen Hurts 3 times value. He produced it. So overall, a 50,000 salary on DraftKings times 3. I'm looking at 150 points. 10 better. 160. You need 150. I don't care. I've seen things being said about you only need about 125, 130 in cash games. I don't care what that says. I'm shooting for 150 to 160. That's what I want. I don't care what, you know. Oh, how did I do in this just free contest? Oh, we're back to my upcoming. But I really believe in that. And you can see that in a couple of my head-to-heads, it wasn't enough. But I cashed and you know, everything, these double ups. I mean, good scores. My GPP lineup, my best was, and I track it too. You'll see I'm down this year. $70, 4-4 after 8 weeks. Just need one good week. I'm going to go up to about 100 this week in my entry fees. 177.96 was my best, and I placed somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, this one with a Tua. Now this is a lineup where if you're going to go a Tua, Hill, and Waddle, that's expensive. What did that force me to do? Kind of can write the answers, all right? As much as I loved Alvin Kamara, it's too hard to play Tua, Kamara, Hill, and Waddle. You know, you almost can't do that. So, because it forced really Douglas in there, and I wanted someone from the Pats game. Obviously, Kendrick Bourne would have been the guy. And, you know, I don't hate this either, but it really forced in this. And he was popping in a lot of things, but, you know, not really the guy. Like, you can't have 4, including your defense there. That's I didn't need to do that. So you ask yourself, were they playable guys? And one guy I did like was Gus Edwards, who should be in the winning lineup. I didn't even look. He was not. Wow. He's got to be in one of these top lineups. Look at where Williams was. Yeah, so at 5,500. So if I was able to get off Kamara, save 1,800, and then I could have gotten a 5,000 in Powell spot, and even if I went, you know, so that would have been about a wash, and I got Deontay Johnson and got 14, 15 more points, and my score is up to 192. I mean, you see, like, one little thing here. You know, it's $2 more, but still, you know. Let's see. I had 3 lineups. This one, show mine only. A Hertz. This one, 170 to Brown, Goddard. Came back with McLaurin. That wasn't bad. Look at, I did have Edwards, Hall. And the top 4 really hit my defense, and just this didn't work out here. With Powell, you know, living with Powell. And then this lineup was terrible because I had Mahomes, Kelsey, Rice. Just crap. I mean, Snowflake City. So that's how I did on FanDuel. I did some free ones. That was it. It was a Joe Burrow stack. see what the winning score. I went, oh, wow, Will Levis, but I mean, less than 1%. That's a ballsy play. But I went Burrow to Chase to Higgins. Did not return it with anyone. Hall, Pollard, you know, Powell. Wasn't horrible, but just didn't work out. So, some early betting props that I do like is in this game. I would take the over in this one, India, Carolina. And I like any Taylor prop. Over 63. That's not bad. I like doing alt rushing. Doesn't look like they have that yet. All right. Good luck this week and happy daily fantasy.